The cage is back and open for business. Let's get to work. Making their way to the blue corner, Jarron Johnson.
Justin Bernard better save his voice a little bit. He's got a lot of work to do this week, but he's getting us started right here. Jarron Johnson, the first athlete making his way to the Tuff-N-Uff cage. And gentlemen, we said it right off the open. A lot of fantastic fights teed up tonight. Jarron Johnson came up short in his debut, but he's back trying to get a second shot at it. That's what the amateur run is all about.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You want a nice little amateur route coming here at the Sahara Theater. First of all, the venue, man, you got to love the fact it's nice and it's very intimate, right? Very, very intimate in here. I guess they're hearing us, baby. They're talking. They're hearing us.
That's how intimate it is. Like, I felt like I was right there. I could hear the broadcasters.
I want to hear some music, man. Get this atmosphere going in here. But yeah, we should have a good night of fights. We got what, 11 total, but just on the undercard we got 5, so it should be a good night of fights.
Good night of fights. That's what I like about the Sahara venue too. You know, it's not as many people, but they're all on top of the cage. So when you're fighting, you can feel the crowd right there.
And you fought right here in this very venue. And you understand, I mean, you're in Las Vegas. You know there's going to be UFC brass in the building. As you said, the crowd right on top of the action.
Absolutely.
It's a little bit of nerves when you get in there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, dude, this is where you want to make a name for yourself. You know there's going to be big names in the audience. This is your chance to go out here and shine and make your name.
Terry Adams, the king of faith himself. That is the nickname, and he is expressing it as he walks with the Bible in hand on his way to the cage. He will be the opponent tonight, fighting out of 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu right here in Las Vegas, and he is making that walk for the very first time. And boy, as many years as I've been here in Las Vegas and working with the Tuff-N-Uff crew, I always admire anybody stepping in there for the first time, because this is different. You can have your sparring, you can have your smokers, but when you step in there, it is in the fight capital of the world. It's different.
That's when it gets real, you know. It's that adrenaline rush. You're counting down the days until a fist fight, and then you're making that walk. That's when all the emotions hit you, all the energy. Very exciting.
It takes a different person, John. It takes a different person to actually get in there for real. You know, like this guy is stepping into a cage or a ring, and his objective is to smash my face.
Absolutely.
That's right.
I signed up for this.
It's not a training partner trying to help you get better. He's not trying to help you learn. No.
This guy wants to hurt you.
Yeah, and I signed up to do this.
Take a look at the tail of the tape for this card opening matchup. It's brought to you by Matt Seri with Urban Nest Realty. You take a look at a couple of youngsters there. Jarron Johnson, the younger, at 22. Similar reaches, both made weight as well. Great way to start the action here at Tuff-N-Uff 140. Let's take it up to the official introductions to Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the Tuff-N-Uff welterweight division. Introducing to you first, in the blue corner, he's a mixed martial artist holding an amateur record, 0 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Jarron Johnson. And in the red corner, his opponent, he's a mixed martial artist making his Tuff-N-Uff debut tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170.6 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Terry, the King of Faith, Adams. When the action begins, your referee in charge, Jimmy Garino.
Adams just stoic over there, right? I mean, he's got a fantastic beard, but stoic.
Great beard.
Who's
great
nervous?
beard.
No, I'm not nervous. He's ready to go.
He definitely don't look nervous.
Touch of gloves, love the respect.
Look at that. Moved out quickly, and Johnson shot it immediately on the takedown. Success immediately to the mount.
Full mount immediately. It's a big head ground and pound right from the get-go, right in the mount.
Adams in a world of trouble here early. Look at this, turning to the leg. Doesn't have the twisting leg lock spin, but use it for a nice sweep.
Now, beautiful sweep, beautiful sweep. And Adams landing some big ground and pound back on their feet.
Long shots. I mean, some very long shots from up top.
Incredible start here. Again, 2-minute rounds in our early action. We'll get to 3-minute rounds later. Then, of course, when we get the fight pass, the full professional rules, 5 minutes. But, man, this is a sprint to start.
It's great to say that, but this pace, there's no way you can keep this pace up for 3 rounds, especially the 2 minutes, 3 minutes, a minute and a half, regardless of how that is. I mean, you got to have cardio for days for that.
That's what I like about these 2-minute rounds, though. It kind of forces you to have to get going early. It doesn't really give you too much time for a warming out process.
And if you've never been in a mixed martial arts arts contest, you may say 2 minutes. I mean, who gets tired after 2 minutes? But boy, the adrenaline dump that you have in a building like this.
Big slam. Big slam.
Talk about a dump, huh?
My goodness, that was a dump.
Heck of a takedown by Jarron.
And he has his back right here, has a little wrist control. I like what he's doing, some good ground and pound.
Adams had that slick little roll to get off bottom earlier. This time, though, he's got his back taken. We'll see. Look at I had a feeling it was coming. Yeah. There it was. Into the guillotine. Tried to switch around to the back. Beautiful grappling scrambles.
How about the transitions that he's doing? Hey, this is his debut?
The man of faith is a man of jiu-jitsu. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got the skills.
He really does.
Big slam. Oh, and he stands up on his feet instead.
Johnson knew what was coming there.
Yeah, he's watched himself a Rampage Jackson video or two.
That was a little nice outside trip to take him down right in the guillotine.
Beautiful work. Final
Johnson.
seconds ticking off the clock right here. In what has been a very entertaining opening round here at Tuff-N-Uff 140. And gentlemen, really interesting, right? I mean, you featured the beautiful takedowns of Johnson, but the great scrambles of Adams to get out of the bad spots.
I'm glad I'm not a ref because I do not know how that round gets scored. You know, Adams started off strong beginning, Johnson ended strong. Very good first round.
It really was. If you're just going on position, if I'm a judge and I'm looking at that just on position, I would say that that Adams had more top position, but it's not like, as you said, Jarron, I mean, that scramble, he ends up, you remember what you saw last.
Absolutely.
He ended the round on top. That was a very entertaining round.
Yeah, that was action-packed. Both guys had a full mount. They were both in good control. Great fight.
And for two guys that, you look at some of the replays here, two guys with just one fight in between them, they didn't look like guys that had never been in there before.
Yeah, no, definitely no nerves from Terry either. He came out right away.
This is that dump. Boom.
Wow, nice.
Nice takedown. Got his hands clasped.
Exciting opening round. We've said it would be good here inside the Sahara Theater. It's starting out that way. They're making us look good inside the cage there. We get ready for round number 2. We'll see if any adjustments are made. Again, really like the takedowns from Johnson, but and here he goes right to it immediately.
And he actually started the first round the same way, but it was turned around just like that.
This time, though, Adams able to grab that little guillotine, trying to squeeze topside, but a nice escape. And again, another beautiful reversal.
Straight to mount.
Look at this, stepping over to mount. Still has the neck control, but a little tough to finish that squeeze if you're mounted underneath.
Oh, and he reverses him. Wow.
Great scrambles.
That's bananas. I mean, that's two different reversals in, what, 30 seconds?
You don't really see a reversal from a full mount position like that either. That's impressive how he just did that right now.
Somebody's strong, huh?
Yeah, you definitely can tell he's strong. Kind of looks like he kind of wants to work an arm bar, too. Trying to isolate that arm. Johnson is.
Yeah.
Terry doing a good job fighting hands on top.
Full guard underneath, as you said. Great look at the wrist control underneath there from Johnson. He'll kick away. And
Terry looks kind of hurt a little bit.
I think he might have kicked him in the nether regions, maybe?
Oh, he
right on the
on
elbow
the
leg. Beautiful.
Yeah, he really took a couple of odd steps back there when he got to his feet. Not sure exactly what happened there, but look at this. You talked about the armbar earlier.
Like
he's rolling forward
up his own now.
Ooh, look at the dexterity and those long limbs.
Yeah, he needed to isolate that right arm instead of go for that left. Now Johnson's kind of in a north-south position. He's going for his own armbar.
My goodness, non-stop
good
action.
ground and pound.
I'm here. I might as well throw a punch or two.
Yeah, he's in a kind of weird position, full mount, high full mount. Landed some good shots from top, though, Johnson is. I would like to see Terry start bucking his hips, trying to explode right here.
He's very high, right?
He's very high. He's very high.
Take a look at that right arm isolated. Late in the round, he's going to turn to that arm. Hands clasped right now. Short time left. Can he hang on and keep the arms clasped? Hammer fist underneath, trying to break that grip and extend that right arm. Does he get it
time?
Oh,
wow. That was close. Talk about saved by the bell.
That is the true definition of being saved by the bell.
I think Johnson's even smiling a little bit like, man, you got so lucky.
I had you, big dog.
Again, though, one exciting round. A lot of back and forth. I mean,
unbelievable. And as you said, Brian, I mean, amazing that just one fight between these two. And these are nonstop. This is, I mean, any mixed martial arts contest anywhere in the nation, this is what you want to see.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And
Great
how about
fight.
that at the end of the round there as Johnson is trying to get this arm free, he finally gets the arm free. Ding, 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 ding.
If he had 5 more seconds, it might have been over.
Yeah.
He's like, that comes over. It's over, right?
Come on, man.
That's great. You take a look at there. It's the King of Faith. in the corner there. Again, he's been lively. Did have that weird moment where he looked like he was hurt a little bit.
Like a little step that kind of looked like it was hurting a little bit. I don't know.
I thought he might have got when Johnson pushed off. I think he might have pushed him off. Yeah, maybe.
Just looking for a firm base to push off with, you know what I mean?
Last round, though, Adams looked like he was breathing a little heavy coming out.
Yeah, Terry definitely, you could tell with that debut. Adrenaline dump maybe in effect. Big takedown by Johnson.
Another gorgeous takedown from Johnson. He has looked spectacular tonight with those takedowns.
Yeah. He really has. Very aggressive with those things. And this time he's getting the back.
Throws in a boot. Good control here.
As you said, got the hook on the left side there. The fence making it a little tough on the right side. Plus the turn to the hip there, so he's just going to strike. See if he can make something happen. Big punch is happening again. Referee taking a close look.
He's still surviving. Johnson needs to keep raining down some big shots here.
Yeah, and if you're Adams on the bottom,
Adams needs to buck. He needs to start moving, doing something. He can't sit here.
The fact that he's up against the cage is making
I hear these shots. This might get stopped soon. Keeps it up, but he's still defending. Yeah.
Respect to him for trying to counter out of here. He's blocking those shots with the legs and trying to grab a submission of his own here.
Yeah, he's creating a great scramble. Even if he doesn't get the submission, he's safe. He's out of that dangerous spot.
He spoke.
And he shows a lot of character there, right? Because it's real easy to just pack it up, just stay right there. A few more shots, you know it's going to be over.
Content, you know.
And he said, nope, I'm battling out of it.
Absolutely.
Much respect.
Is he going to some kind of a heel hook, or is he just...
It kind of looked like, I think at this point, though, it looks like he's just trying to create a scramble, staying alive.
Yeah, important to point out, doesn't have the twisting leg locks available to him.
Yeah.
I mean, you could get disqualified and still just prove a point. But he took credit to him for at least getting out of a bad spot. And
absolutely.
This is very interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen this position because I don't know what they're doing at this moment.
Honestly, there's really not a position named for this. They're just scrambling right now.
Very uncomfortable north-south.
Yes. Oh, a little heavy.
Johnson's up on top.
You hear the clapper there. Final 10 seconds of the final round.
I think Jarron did himself a very good job here.
Good heavy shots.
Look at that, though. I mean, listen. Johnson should walk away with the victory here, and credit to him for rebounding. But Adams can hold his head high in his debut. Just show that I'm not quitting.
1,000%. 1,000%. That was a very competitive fight for two guys with one fight in between them. Johnson, who's still not even breathing hard, has done a fantastic job with the takedowns. In that last round, he really put an exclamation point to the judges, to everyone in here watching that, okay, I think I deserve this fight.
Absolutely. We saw a little bit of everything in this fight. Some jiu-jitsu, some big takedowns, some good heavy shots on the feet. Yeah. Very good way to start off the night.
Really is always fantastic action here at Tuff-N-Uff, and these two gentlemen went out and delivered. I mean, there was not a down moment in that entire fight. Just two cats out there wrestling in an alleyway.
Making it happen. That's a good way to start off a great night of fights here at Tuff-N-Uff. We're looking at Elijah Craig shirts here. Some of the
That's a great way to start the night out as well here at Tuff-N-Uff.
It's getting better as we speak, right?
Absolutely.
It's getting better as we speak.
All right. Judge's decision is in. Let's take it up to our man, Justin Bernard, to find out our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Jarron J. Johnson.
So as expected, Jarron Johnson takes home the victory. Improves to 1-1, rebounding from that initial setback. But Terry Adams, won a round, had nothing to hang his head about. Great fight.
For a debut, too, you know, he kept fighting. He could have been done multiple times, but he didn't give up. And that's a lot he could build off of from this last fight.
Everybody I trained with, 9th out, those guys, everybody, man. You know, I'm pissed off. Me and Alexis Vargas need to run that rematch again because I'm not the one to make, you know, like these things, but my shoulder was dislocated day before that fight, and I want the rematch with Alexis Vargas.
You heard it, Alexis Vargas. Now you're back in the win column, 1-1, and you want Alexis Vargas.
Alexis Vargas back. I want to avenge my loss here at Tuff-N-Uff. I don't care where it's at. Alexis Vargas, bring your, I'm not going to cuss, but bring your butt to the cage. Come on, let's go.
You heard of it. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner tonight, Jarron J. Johnson.
I mean, separated shoulder the day before a fight. Get that man